Hi. Hi, Chad. Welcome to the stream. Haven't noticed I had two fangs. Let's get bitten. I sense fear. Anyway, hello, opinion. Welcome to the stream. So, I can imagine you explaining that to the boss. I can't go to Eric. A cat girl bit me. Yeah. Thank you for the head touch. Yeah. And then you show a huge wound at your arm. And leg. I'm not too picky. Anyway, we're gonna do things a bit differently today. I'm going to run the ads to kill the B-rolls, but I'm going to start the game immediately because we had a lot of losses last time and I need to recover all the weapons. Like it is then, who needs legs for gaming unless you're playing VR? Just keep my arms. I agree with that notion. Just switch the scene. We're very close to the end. I'm not sure. What do we still need to do? I guess we'll find out in a moment. So, as I mentioned last time, we did the Central Command teams. And that caused a lot of casualties. So let me gather the weapons before we continue. Grandma needs attention again. How many casualties? And it was all my fault. You had no idea how scared I was when I saw this sign? I was very confused for a second. There we go. But before I apply people, I know how troublesome the Black Swan weapons are. So I'm gonna see if I can get any of them to the people downstairs. Hello, Carrots. Welcome to the stream. I'm just here applying weapons to my people. Okay, what if you can take a different weapon? Oh, wait. there? And someone upstairs can take a different one? We'll see in a moment too. This will take a while. First of all, the Christian needs to go back here for his job. Sleepy needs to go back here for his job. Now, let me see. You can rest out here. I honestly should work here. None of you guys can really work here efficiently. Guys are fully leveled. Give high justice. Dana's still alive up there. Then I moved any of you downstairs. You can move downstairs. You can move downstairs. The upstairs is a bit empty. Yeah, like girls? Let's switch it to around. That actually would work in my favor. Eunice? You are in charge of the lantern. Everything else is fine. It is fine here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There we go. But there's not a lot of people that can be moved around anymore. That's fine. Now, let's read. I'll read this one as last. These 3 are the ones that we haven't read. And then we can begin. This abnormality was created with the ideas provided by the double Dacker. Anyway, an old woman with a piano at her side, her eyes are usually closed. She only nods instead of speaking, but on rare occasions, she will faintly smile. The world's greatest pianist, redacted, always gave her best performances for playing that sonata, her favorite piece. Many praised her excellent skill. Some couldn't even stay seated when she played the third movement. It is the overflowing energy and madness that would come of her performance. In her now empty residence, from which she left the moon, lies the piano she played since childhood, and striking hints which allows us to delve into her mind. I mean, we didn't see anything outstanding when we went to secure it. There was just some lady sitting there. It was like she's been waiting for us to come. What happened when one of us approached her? Well, that guy didn't know first thing about our own music, but before we knew it, he was playing the first movement of that sonata, and the lady smiled. To be honest, I don't think I'll ever hear the piano performance as beautiful as what I'd heard then ever again. We never got to see that guy again. That's why you need the testimony, right? Because I played the third movement. Admit it. I don't know how or why it makes you play. Your hands just move and you feel euphoric while playing it. Everything around you fades away. It's just you and the piano. After I finished playing, exhausted, I realized what my feet had been pressing down on weren't pedals, but severed heads. The moon represents the human psyche. They often say that the moon is beautiful. When enough time has passed, when you look at it and see what kind of face it truly wears, you'll realize you were madly in love with something so bright and shattered. In the end, we all become like the moon. All because we can't bear ourselves. This would certainly be an abnormality that Foxy would like, if I remember correctly. Hello, Cat. Nice for you to join us. We're probably going to have a lot of chaos today. And this is a bit confusing. It is a non-escaping entity. But here it literally says, when it escaped, it voluntarily returned. Non-escaping entity. I'm sorry, what are you talking about? Yeah. How, boss? Oh. Well, I appreciate your writing, and I hope you feel better soon. It's funny for you here so early. Ah. Now, among the employees, it was originally referred to as the giant mushroom chunk. It does appear to be a gigantic mushroom, and it bears some semblance to mold as well. Overall, its appearance closely resembles fungi. It continuously releases spora into the air, visible to the naked eye. A majority of our employees are not fond of this abnormality. Few are broad-minded enough to favor working with some giant mushroom that fills up a containment unit, spitting out unknown spores. They have dozens other things to worry about, including other abnormalities to work with. As so few of our employees willingly volunteer to work with it, we could only record the most bare-bones informations. Originally, we utilized a shift system to designate what abnormalities our staff were to work with. However, after the magical girl incident a few years ago, we began to give consideration to our opinions of our employees when assigning work. Thanks, Cat. Abnormality scene produces motile, microscopic airborne spores. They mostly proliferate by invading other organisms through the respiratory systems. It is difficult to notice the initial symptoms from this invasion because of the only sensations are light dyspnea and dry sandy throat. I think that's being sensitive to light. Thus, it is better to wear a mask when working with this abnormality. When an employee inhales enough spores, desired cysts begin to grow on their body and tissues will be eroded. Ultimately, they will become a dysmorphic creature whose original form is hardly noticeable. They will show hostility in this state, so they must be terminated on sight. Now, I? Why didn't it trigger? Oh well, I'll do it manually. Hey, Joe. I'm honestly baffled. Has my connection failed? Give me a second. Okay, that works. So it's not that. Huh. I wonder what the bits failed. Thanks for that, Soph. Because you didn't see it. There's some extras. Then I hit hits. Because I was looking at the settings. Then you suddenly bombard me, proving that it works. Technology. There was this one guy who was awfully quiet. He was that guy who'd glance sideways at us like some kind of fox. As if he was expecting us to talk to him. One peculiar thing about him was that he would volunteer to work on the mushroom junk, an abnormality everyone loved to visit. It was also disturbing that he would spend an unusually long time in its containment unit. Who knows what kind of monstrosity might have grown in his body? When we decided to call the abnormality the giant mushroom chunk among ourselves, the guy spoke it for the first time. He's saying he's the one who's seen it the most. He talked a lot of nonsense, like how it didn't deserve to be called a mushroom chunk. Everyone laughed at him. They decided he finally had gone bonkers when they started saying stuff about how they became friends with the damn thing. I mean, it's common enough thing around here. A lot of stuff happens. One person going insane isn't a big deal. We tried to give him a couple of hints at Carriage's test, but he just gave us a condescending look, like he knew something he didn't. A few days later, he kicked the bucket. As we all know, did I mention it was me who recognized him in that spoiled creature's carcass? The birthmark on his forehead? If he hadn't found that birthmark on that lump of spores, everyone would guess it was him. No one actually knew he had a birthmark except me, since, no one in the department was friends with him. After becoming that monster, he just wandered around the containment unit. We tried to lure him somewhere less crowded, because he was attacking everything in sight, but he wouldn't move more than 10 meters away from the chunk until he died. And this is why we decided to rename the abnormality. Countless reasons, like a pity for the guy who became friends with a mushroom of all things, and remembrance of his tragic death. To tell the truth, he needed a friend. That's why he let himself get infected, not facing hallucinations, not knowing he was turning into a monster. The mushroom, it came to be a bastard simply to reproduce. It called Alex. His name wasn't known by anyone. This is a lot of text. The human mind is too fragile to visualize something in its truest form. Did you know that Mandarin Street can see the hundreds of columns that humans cannot? The simple fact is enough of an example to illustrate my point that it's detrimental to believe and judge everything by relying solely on what you see. I don't actually have many friends. Don't misunderstand me now. I don't want to make a friend. I choose not to make friends. It's not that I can't. It is because we don't understand each other. A person thinks of himself as a completely isolated entity, making it impossible to fully understand others. Ironically, the inherent instinct of a mob psychology has survived over the course of its evolution. God. We repeatedly got a game of risk, walking on tightrope, vainly trying to understand each other while staying out of our territories. In fact, I was lying down with this pointless game. I volunteered to observe the giant mushroom for a similar cause. No one wanted to get close to that abnormality. It must have been because of some petty reasons, such as how it looks disgusting up to their eyes. The fact that its appearance was slightly alien wasn't going to stop me. In fact, I actually felt a bit superior when everyone seemed surprised when I said I would work with it. Admit it. The abnormality didn't show any notable activity. I recorded and observed sounds with patience. One day, after it spread powders of enchanting colors, I experienced a special change. I could perceive hyper-reality, a plane higher than reality. This was the hand he gave to me. I took it and was warmed with the invitation to this special place. It was something only I could achieve. He talked to me telepathically, and he's high on mushrooms. He welcomed me because I was the only one who could realize his essence. I had been imagining, yearning for a moment to converse through my mind, to be completely understood, the feeling of purification. It was so exhilarating, I could barely hide my joy. I wanted to get closer to him. I wanted to be part of him. I always thought of him. I wanted to belong to him and understand his world. Like a flower about to bloom, my mind was pervaded. I was being tamed little by little. Except from an audio record, this is a part of footage caught by surveillance camera in the containment unit. As the abnormality spores completely obscured the visual feed, only the audio could be extracted. Judging from the contents of the recorded conversation, we deemed it safe to assume the abnormalities for contained hallucinatory agents. Because even after through the analysis of the audio record, no voice audited the employee could be detected. The employee, infected by the spores, suffered a severe state of frenzy before being shot down by another employee on the spot. Now I don't have any friends. Like I said before, I'm not fond of such contradictory relationships. At the very least, I think you could be my friend. The human language has too simple to illustrate this relationship, but we would settle on friends. Yes, I'm your one and only friend. I shall accept you. My life has been changed ever since I met you. I've been living my whole life feeling depressed without sense of purpose, without talking to anyone, just working all day. But you redeemed me, a person who abandoned oneself. Just like how I could perceive your true essence, you showed your mind. It is truly rapturous experience. I'd like to understand you. I'd like to become like you and love you. I was born human, lived a tedious life, and might have kept doing so had it not been for you. I was so happy that I met you. Please remember me. Please remember the nameless flower that bloomed just for you. Even if this turns to be a curse, I will love this curse like a blessing. I will think about you to the day my mind collapses and crumbles. I will close my eyes thinking my only soul friends who came from the faraway universe. Afterward, a faint sound of air leaking from their melody could be heard before all fell silent. That is, an eldritch bliss that he was suffering from. I can't speak. Now, let's have the most interesting thing before we begin. Censored. Any attempts to describe censored will cause several mental interruptions to both the speaker and the listener. Therefore, it is forbidden to record any depictions of the appearance of the censored. All audio and video records should be inspected to ensure such depictions are deleted from them. All the retaining distillation must be designated to level 5 or higher employees. It's a shame that we have to censor a capable employee like you to contain the unit. Do you have any last words before proceeding? Of course, when I say last words, it's just a precautionary thing. Can't be helped. I'm the employee with the highest resistance against cognitive breakdown. I've been apathetic towards everything since I was a kid. People often said I lacked empathy and was normal. However, when I got to work here, the abnormal ability became a key to save everyone. This is something that can never be experienced anywhere else. Talent is that you. Let me say this again. While it is true that you have the highest resistance among employees, it's only based on human standards. If you begin to suffer the urge of intrusive thoughts, or decide to count down from 10 but fail to remember what 10 even was, or feel an uncontrollable regurgitation of vomit or saliva, or displace us feel like somewhere else other than the company, or suddenly feel insignificant and think you're suffocating is your only hope, you need to leave the containment unit immediately. If you tell me that one more time, I'll make it 13 times you said that now. You can't monitor in real time. All cameras are off, and your audio record will only be updated after the work is finished. Needless to say, I'm worried about you. Why don't you repeat the instructions I gave you back? Go in, enter the work myself, accompany employees censored and observe the work progress. And record everything that happens, even if it's in danger. Do not attempt to rescue unless ordered otherwise, right? Exactly. Now I'll contact what they cut off in 10 seconds. Good luck. They don't speed on your records. Have no regrets. I'd say I'm pretty lucky compared to the others. At the very least I get to delete my last voice record. Well, I say last one as a precaution, but I reckon with the eternally archived and all our fellow employees will remember you. 3, 2, 1, end audio receiving. Randy, that looks just like our sensor from long ago, doesn't it? I forgot the moment that only I can see this employee was with me decaying. It looks like an even date. Employee was with me decaying. This is a process of. I feel a little sick, but I'm good. A smoke came out of the employees. I can't believe this. How it's starting to. Employee is screaming like the cries. Did you hear them? It reminds me of. The entire sound is censored. Now I see. This is our. This is the reason it exists. This is the worst thing I've seen in my life. I can't even move. Looks like it's made me its next target. Soon I will, too. It's getting closer. I'll put the record in my. I hope this record will help everyone. Even after we adopted the cognition filter, many of our managers have lost their mind. Half of them gone because censored. Even if we raise the cognition filter to its maximum setting, at the risk of having our employees and utter abnormalities being perceived and at extremely simple objects, the manager will still be driven insane as soon as this abnormality comes into sight. We can't make our manager blind just because of one abnormality. We're stuck in dilemma. The only solution we could come up was to suggest them from one of our employees. Because of covered abnormality with a giant set of sensors and blurring. If a flaw in the system disables the sensors covering the abnormality, we will once again have to sincerely consider how to dispose of the manager. There we go. Now, we need to get people equipment. And then we can begin. We don't have lab level of armor. So just stick with that. Actually, that could work better. You two need new weapons. And armor? That will do. Training team. Actually, safety team first. You're fine. That was a misclick. Here, you get the harvest because you will be working with lead. I'll see if I can get a new armor to Reno as well. Don't worry, you just missed me reading a bunch of things. That's a little bit better. We do now. Thanks for reminding me. I've been just sitting here all the people and reading. Because after all, we took a lot of casualties and I've been trying to replace them. Well, it can't be helped. And we did succeed in what we were attempting to do. So I call that still a win. Yeah. Thank you for the head pats. Yeah. That's the best we can do for now. Now let's see what the next day is bringing up first. Even if we had any missions, we can't do them right now. So, let's get to it. Okay, now need to remember everything what we were doing. Anything will work? Yes. Right, but you must be trained with, insight to avoid catastrophe. So Sergey's going in there and then playing the piano. We also needed someone to deal with Grandma now. Due to a mishap. Then we had the wonderful nothing there. I believe you can work on it. Yep, that's correct. I'm slightly out of resources. Right, we wanted to do inside because I think inside had the worst success chance. There we go. And Sergey. Do instant. That's enough. I don't like that's just a common success chance. There's not much I can do about it. I could level up people's attachment though. Back here. You can do that. We're still leveling up people, especially now because we took casualties. Are not doing so good on the sanity department. But you are wielding a pretty good oracle. Dare to give it a try? Yes, but Ash will be attempting that. I brought people down here so they can level up their attachment and instinct. I think that's all the important ones. Let's just hope there will not be casualties. Yeah, you're fine. The sanity reduction is enough. And we can afford 2 extra ones. I wanted to level up Ara, because she's the only one with such poor stats. And Yumi is now in charge of the lanterns. Maki, can you do that? Ah, freak, skin process. Of course, we need the skin processing. And the piano. I might as well. My dawn is next. I'll have to remember that. Just a second. There we go. This is, question. Think I had you do this? As soon as Sergey recovers, that's enough. Gonna work on the piano. Punishing bird is out. Keep me a heart attack. I could do this once. Seeing as your pressure keeps going back and forth, apparently. I saw that. Oh, it's probably because I looked at it and increased the justice. Oh. And because Ashley could do it, I'm sure Daphne can do it as well. That should be everyone. My technique is out. It is, of course it is. Those are fine. Let me just double check. I'm trying to remember. What were the two things that I wanted to do still? Is that actually enough for Yumi? It's actually not. I was going to put Yumi in charge, but apparently the temperature's just a little bit too high. Oh well, can't be helped. Now where will you go? Alright. Uh-oh. Tatiana, no! That was a terrible timing for you. Letitia? They were so well-leveled as well. Curse you, Reed! Curse you! Oh, you picked the wrong hallway, pal. That's for Tatiana, bitch. Oh, that's one bit. Wait a second, because I need to move people. An unfortunate incident. Well, might as well level Julia. Fine. That's upstairs. Okay, you're having a double. The bullet. You go upstairs, you go downstairs. And that should be everyone. That click was like explosive damage? I don't care. Everyone back to your positions. Agree? Despite a person dying, the work must continue. This creates an interesting situation when you and it actually observing you while you work. And yes, I am aware that the King of Fleet might escape again, but I have to level you up. Looking at your success chances, I should probably move Chile down. Did it escape? What about you? Did it escape? Okay. What kind? Starting unfortunately stand, so everything that I just did was from there. You know, I'm gonna do the scarecrow. Because if I can level up Sleepy enough, they can level up other things except creatures. Then again, their stat is pretty good, so maybe that's not even needed. How'd you manage that? Reno! Reno! I gave you so cute armor. People with Zayn armor has done better than you. How did you fail? Embarrassing. You may also need attachment up. Harnessing third is out, that's fine. They can take care of that. Do you guys have to stay in there because your box is... That's just a punishing bird. You picked the wrong hallway, Cal. As did you. We're not trouble anyone, right? Not at a speed that I'd be worried about. Not there. Up there. That's the punishing bird. Don't attack that one. That's down. Then I took that down. Dead within seconds. Now that's just a punishing bird. Let it be. Ah, there's the one. Hi. Zero damage. Ah, that was good. So, might be that bit of disappointment. We'll carry on. I hope to God I remember to put Sergei there as well. Because otherwise we have a mushroom person. Back to work as usual. Well, Javier, I hope you do better. And don't disappoint me. Honestly, Curtis out. And the last one. I almost forgot. Tricky, get in there. If we shouldn't get mushroom. Ah, shit. Okay. Lots. They sure have long fingers. I'll think you'll do it. Why not? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Ah, you can do it. And Destiny will do this. Fitting name for you. Yeah, I've been remembering. That was an exception I did. Every other time I've been putting them on inside, just in case. Wait, the firebird got out. And that also means that Red Cat gets... No, not yet. Okay. Whee! Here they come. Rude. I don't remember if it affected the whole floor. Nope. So please leave. We're not interested. Right, that was a mistake on my part, but I can salvage that. Will you give me a couple mushrooms now? Inside work, of course. And then the attachment here. I've got a better return trip. There we go. Almost full energy on it. Now we can end the day here, but I think I'm gonna go a bit further. Just to level people up more. Normal. And they might escape. No? Next question. To create for the escape, correct? No one has not done red yet. Sergey needs to work here due to my mistake. There we go. And the last yard. You need an attachment. Alright. Bunch of things going on. And now, because we have all the energy, we don't have to work with the ones. We just need to work with those with the sugar level up. Energy isn't doing anything. Painting. Who did I send to work here? Valerie, I believe. This will do this, thing will do that. And that's it. Once you throw this out, this is fine. but I'm not taking the risk. I'm aware that that's the signature of it, but I'm not taking a risk, and that is out. While those guys are having their fun, let's slowly but surely fight against some slate. Come on. Merry Christmas and God. You done yet? Alrighty. Now, we don't have to work with anyone down here. We gotta focus up here to level people up. And then, when the dusk appears, we'll stop there. To get the most out of leveling these guys up. I know it takes a lot of time, but I need to recoup my losses. Any of you need refreshing trading, only you guys, so I can ignore them for now. Good result. Good result. S1 is again at 1. We have right here. That. This is a wall. Ridiculous. Elena. Not enjoyed it. Actually, I think we've done enough for today. So before the next meltdown, I'll stop. There we go. Good enough. Let's see. You only got temperance up to 4. Excellent. Sean got prudence up and justice up. I got fortitude down. King got justice and prudence. Jesse got temperance to 5. Impressive. I finally got the proper level to finally level 3. Ashley got prudence up like I wanted. Javier got fortitude up. Oh no, good things. Now, I believe I need to pick another one, but it's not gonna affect anything. We got 1 trauma, 1 backer, and 1 fantasy. If you feel abnormal pain and tingling sensation in your neck, the best thing you can do is look at the great blue sky you'll never get to see again. Ease yourself, do not have need of the blushing. The snow is steadily melting, perhaps because the spring is coming, or it might be the palace collapsing. Well now, opinions? We also have the option to re-extract if all of them seem bad. I thought we're gonna be messing with them yet. We might as well take some. Okay. Take the one in the middle. Hello. A long time has passed since my loved ones left with their broken bodies and hearts. We finally met after taking such a long detour. I sent you a letter one day. That old strange letter that had the same name for a sender and recipient. It told you that we'd meet again soon. Why do you hesitate? Please, come with your mind at ease. I hope this environment satisfies you. I tried my best to recreate our office. You need at least one place in life to feel comfortable, don't you? However, I speculate you feel this place a bit more serene than you might remember, so to say. There are many reasons for that. This is reflection of your heart, after all. The emptiness in your mind must be what makes this place so void. We weren't particularly fond of untidiness, but there she was, always making a mess out of an organized room. There were times when we were used to such messiness, giving up on cleaning the room. Sadly, our hearts couldn't dare to recreate such a moment. I'm sure that now you know. This space changes to a rhythm of your heart. This office is born from your heart, siphoned up from your deepest subconsciousness. Yes, many parts of this facility were extracted and created from our minds. How did you think the building such enormous underground structures in such a short period of time was possible? We needed multiple extractions, and we finally solidified amorphous images into something tangible. We repeated it so many times until the memories were blurred and emotions were dulled to a point where even the original sin was forgotten. Yes, there truly were countless repeats. It must have been roughly 10 years outside, while this entire facility has been trapped in a cycle for a length of 10,000 years. This eternity is fascinating. All humans are only given one life to live. The future comes to us like relentless waves of the sea. We cannot go against them. We're merely pushed back. Time tracks technology could only reverse time in a very limited area. This tech was used for trivial things, such as granting an infinite moment of death to a condemned man. Would show those whose days are numbered their happiest moments. However, when combined with our energy, small technology could bloom into something bigger. We invested in them without hesitation, even though they required a massive amount of funding and energy. That's how Time Track's second invention came to life. If time could reverse infinitely, it could reach the sky that seems unreachable. Unfortunately, breaking an absolute law of nature costs us a lot. Although we can rewind time infinitely, it always left some form of distortion, perhaps because this technology still had not been perfected. No man could keep their sanity intact in this place. But here you are, reached at this point, even though you limped and crumbled along the way. Of course, it wouldn't have been possible if not for Angela. It is a Herculean achievement that you went through that journey. Please, let your body and mind rest. It's just for a brief moment. You must be exhausted. The path after this will be brutal. Extremely brutal. Us, we whom you meet again will also be brutal. Do not let you pass as simply as I do. If by any chance you think you're not ready yet, it is okay to go back to the first act. You made it here once after such a long and hard time. But surely come here again, no matter how long it takes. We literally have all the time in the world. There's no need to hurry. Just keep in mind that the situation will be much different if you move forward from here. You will be given harsh trials and faded, saturated questions we could not answer. And I'm sure you already know this. You can reverse time, but you cannot reverse a tale. Well then. Now we have an interesting situation. We can either attempt to do this one, or we can reset and start over. Phase 2 will stay unknown. So I'm going to have to ask now, is it worth it for me to attempt to press outwards? Do I get any rewards for pushing on a difficult task with the risk of losing weaponry and armor? Would it be smarter to go back? So, at the end here, anything research from the new ones I think you keep. I'm also gonna sneak peek at the trials, but day 1 is always safe here. Okay, in that case, we're gonna hop back. I'm gonna do 1 or 2 of the first days. Okay, so I can't get the grenade further, but I don't get anything useful out of that. It's not like the other core suppressions. So my idea is to go back into a few days, not sure how many yet, I'm going to set up a special drill as well. But other than that, after we end this stream, I'm going to put this on hold and we're going to continue this in summer. I'm switching on other games meanwhile. But you'll get a little taste of what happens when we reset completely. Speaking of, now I need to confirm the way I do it